Hello from a really wet, foggy, cold England, Leicester to be precise, middle of England. And yeah, just came out, family's out, so thought do a little video, catch up on what I've been doing. The fish are looking good over my shoulder, you could see them there. And yeah, all things are going well. As you know, fish, I've been to Japan, so I came back about a month now, possibly. And fish have been, some of the fish are here now in the UK, most of them, all the best ones are in Japan, Azukari and at Yumikoi, Japan, for koi shows. So these is what I have left. I've sold out quite a few of them. There's one or two for sale. There's a really nice male 3-step Matsue Nisai that is available. If I get a bowl and a net, I'll pull it out for you to have a look at, but that's really stunning. 50 cm Nisai, probably actually maybe 51, 52, because it was 50 cm about a month ago, so I imagine it would have grown a bit more. Currently at 18 degrees, I've got a TDS of 40, pH about 7, and KH just about a couple of drops. I think it's 1 drop and it turns. So that's how I run the pond. They're all looking good, and I'll spin you around in a moment on my other camera. We can have a look at that. But yeah, it's coming up to the end of the year, so 2024 has been interesting. Koi keeping, sold out a lot of the fish, a lot of the bigger fish after the koi show. A lot of them, people saw them, wanted to buy them, so I sold them on knowing that I was in Japan. So having a reset, really, selling out a lot of the fish. There's only a handful here left. There's a few for sale. This is not a for sale video, as some people do, but it's, yeah, if there's 1 or 2 in here, they're not crazy money, but they're Nisai and all female, bar the one Matsue male. There's one special Matsue female in there that I got them as little Tosai beginning of the year, but that one is done really well. I was at the farm earlier this year, and earlier this month I should say, last month, and the Nisais there were pretty penny, so it kind of put me off selling this one because I know what they would sell for at the farm, and I just couldn't, to get hold of something like this quality, even the male would be expensive, trust me, really expensive. So for some of you, if you're not bothered about male or female, there's a really nice male here for sale. Not crazy money, £600, it's yours. You need to come get it. Pond's at 18 degrees, not going any lower, so I could keep it till the spring, but you'll need to pay for it, so, and things like that. But send me a message. Most people who buy fish from me know that already. So yeah, I'll see if I grab a sock and a net. Everything's been put away, and see if I could pull this male out for you to have a look, because it looks absolutely stunning. Anyhow, peace out. So as you can see, this thing came to me, that's now Sansai, so 2 years ago, came at 32 cm, and that's the only one I kept from Kohaku. And that's fantastic. Female, just superb all around. A lot of the fish, some of them have a little bit of mucus on their head, and it's because the water is cooler and a lot less feed is going in. I was feeding kilo 0.7 a day, but that's dropped really far down. This fish here is was a little 12 centimeter fish from Marusai that I picked up, and yeah, it came to me 12, 15 cm. It's female, and Sansai coming up to 68 centimeters. Yeah, so a lot of these fish are doing really well. The 3-step that's for sale. Oh, there it is there. If you look at my Instagram, you can see the 3-step below that lovely Iwano showa. Oh, and that's the dragon warrior, as we call her. Yeah, so the fish are all doing superb. The Ochiba is just stunning. It's for sale, but I don't really want to sell it, if you know what I mean. Ochiba there. It's Marasai as well, Nisai, 100% female. There's the Matsue male there, but yeah, that's the female I want to keep. I'm not going to show you. I want people to see it in a couple of years when it's like 65, 70 cm. Probably get to 80 easily enough. So, what was I looking for again? Ochiba. There you go. There's the Ochiba down. Matsue. What an amazing body for a male. Good body, really lovely Kiwa Sashi. So I'll pop it in my tiny bowl from Quinnicoy. They're really nice bowls for, you don't take a lot of water, and it goes up to 60 cm. So perfect for this fish. So yeah, let's get him in the bowl, and you can decide whether you want it or not. If it was female, it wasn't going nowhere. Okay, so here it is. Bit of correction on the size. It's actually coming up to 55 cm male, 55 cm male Nisai. But have a look at the body on this thing. It's only a small bowl, 60 cm bowl. So let's see. Yeah, looking really well. Nice head, nice kiwa on it, sashi, good body. Yeah, so if you're not bothered about having a male in your pond, this is the one. Really nice. Like I said, if it was female, I wouldn't be letting it go. I would have kept it, and the only reason I'm selling it is because it's a male. And yeah, so if you are interested in this male, let me know. I could provide a bag, oxygen, box, those things. Stunning koi. A lot bigger than I thought. 54, 55 cm by Matsue. Okay, so I've come back into the fish house. You guys have seen this a gazillion times, but there are new people to the channel. So that is my pH controller, and yep, that's the pH right now. With this cycle arrow, and myself and Mr. Finch has a plan for all of this to change in the new year. So Andy Finch, if you're watching this, remember our plan. We've got a whole video on this being, because this was the first, if I recall, the cycle arrow, and now it's been adapted and Andy's upgraded stuff, but he's got some plans for this, so we'll see what he has in store. That's current temperature, that's the drum running there, Baki showers, boiler, bone char, catalytic carbon, all the stuff that you all know. That's the header tank. I don't use a dosing pump. It's just something else that can go wrong. I use a header tank because I've got the height. If you don't have the height, then yeah, go for a dosing pump. But a header tank with a solenoid valve that opens and lets bicarbonate in. Very easy. You don't need to be a rocket scientist to do this sort of stuff. Some dealers make it out that it's complicated. It's not complicated. It looks after itself. Alright, so that's the fish house for you. A bit messy, but it's winter, so. This is the Ochiba female. Nisai about, well, I'm not going to say the size because I got the last one wrong. So let's see how big this one is. It will be bigger than what I said, I'm sure it will be. For some of you who are asking about these sock nets, I brought some back from Japan. So I've got some brand new ones. I think there's one or maybe two left. Send me a PM, you can grab one of these brand new in the garage. I could post them to you. I think postage is like a tenner, 12 pounds, something like that. But yeah, anyhow, let's put this in the bowl. Have a look. This is 55, coming up to 56 Nisai Ochiba female. Just a stunning thing, stunning creature. So, if you're interested, look at the fukurin. If you're interested, send me a message. 795 female Ochiba for Marusai. Perfection, fukurin color. And again, I'm only selling these because I got fish in the QT that's got a few more weeks left. So I'm making room. Yeah, so if you're interested in this Ochiba female, come and see me. 795. So this is the one I'm keeping, 52 cm female, 52 or 53, something like that. Female Matsue. Just the body's superb. The kiwa and the sashi on this is lovely. It's damaged a scale here, but it looks like it's come back and it's colouring up nicely. But yeah, this one I will keep and develop. To me, it has all the qualities there, and I know what this fish would sell for at Matsue, this kind of level, so it's worth keeping and persevering and raising it, as my sensei Mike-san would say. Just raise it, let it come into its own. This is, in my opinion, fantastic. Superb. Okay, just mixing up. I gotta mix it properly. There's more balance in here than color, but just pour the color so it looks overwhelmed with color, but it's not. So FD and sake. I love FD, but it's expensive for me. But yeah, I like FD, so I've been using it for a while. I'm going to top up the pond with these. Okay, that's my mixture in, which is color emphasis and balance, color emphasis. FD Koi Foods, I'm sure a lot of you know it. And balance, yeah. So all I've got is sake kari left. 1 bag of FD, and yeah, let's go top up the feeder. Okay, that feeder is filled up. Was almost emptied. Not feeding much, but that's just the last time I filled it up. So I topped up the feeder with just balance and colour. Pond is sat at 18 degrees, which is perfect. Colour 5 times a day. Throw in a handful, but being that a couple have been netted, they would kind of be shy at first, and then they'll go in for the food. So yeah, pond looks a little bit bare in my eyes. This is a 6,500 gallon pond. For those of you who've been here, you all commented how much bigger it is, as the camera can't give you a little bit of depth of size. So yeah, they're all doing well, and like I said, there's no additives in my water. I don't use any clays, things like that. I'm not against it if you need to use clays and powders and lotions and potions, that's fine. I just use good food and good water, I think, and the old school Baki house media. There is a Dragon Warrior, first to eat. The owner would be pleased with that fish, telling you what. Not many tancho shows like that left in the UK, or indeed at the breeders. So. But making room, so she went. Anyhow, it's a bit cold and damp and wet, so if you do enjoy these videos, you know what I'm gonna say, like, subscribe, share, follow, leave a comment. Which one do you like the most? Leave a comment what you're feeding, what's your temperature regime, all those kind of things. Well, this pond will sit now at 18 degrees, wouldn't go any lower, because I like to hold them at that temperature as a minimum these days. Back in the day I'd have dropped them down to 10 degrees, but I don't see the necessity other than be cost effective in that way. So, but if I drop below 16, I wouldn't feed anything at all, not a sausage. But right now, at this temperature, they can get 5 feeds a day, which is mainly color, FD color food. That Shiro from Omasako is looking good. Yuji-san, if you're looking at this, that's your special Shiro. Now Sansai, I think 68 cm, maybe bigger, because all my measurements, guesstimations are on the scale, which is unusual for a fisherman, but yeah, there you go. Fish are all in a quarantine. I have separate nets, separate bowls, separate bags, separate shoes. When I go into the quarantine, I've got foot dip area. I go the whole 9 yards, not because I've been told to, but I think it's wise in that way, and I wash my hands, so I don't go back and forth from the quarantine to the main pond. Everything is kept separated, isolated away. Different bowls, different bags, different nets, different sock nets, different everything. 2 sides to the garage, one is accessible, and this quarantine side has all the protocols in place. So they will be there till the end of January in quarantine, double heat ramps, treatment, scrapes, all the like. So once they come out of quarantine, they will come into the main pond, and maybe I'll capture that. I'm not sure. I don't like filming my fish anymore. I don't know why. I've just gone off doing that. But hopefully I'll be over at Kohaku in January. Let's spin this around. Let's just zoom out. There you go. Yeah. So I'll be at Kohaku in January, fisher feeding, and I'm going to film their shipment as well. Also, I'm hoping to visit Gray's Koi, Anthony and Stephen Gray, good friend of ours. I've known them for, well, a long time. So I'm going to go film their ponds, and I like I said, Bias or not, I think they do have some of the best fish in the UK right now. Obviously, I don't know what dealers have coming in next year, but I could only speak for right now. They've got some of the best koi in the UK, so I'm hoping to get up there maybe. So there are two movies coming out in the new year, Grey's Koi and Koi, south of Japan shipment. So I hope you enjoy that. This, it's a lot of fog, it's very cold, I think it's 2 degrees right here. And yeah, peace out, do share, do like, do subscribe. Check out this video here, I've just put it there for you to have a look at. It's worth having a look at. Okay, peace out. Morning, Stevenson. Hey, have a look.
Good morning.
Where are we?
Yeah, Sakai Company. Sakai Cool.
Sakai Koi. Oh, look who's here. Mr. Cheerful himself.
Hey, why are you, man? Pushed it.
Say good morning to all your fans.
Pushed it like an out top. Stephen talk.
Yeah, because if I use, well, you both of you, I have to use translation.
Why?